Even in the heart of modern society, there are still individuals carrying mysteries that seem to defy the boundaries of human knowledge, leaving medicine and physics searching for answers. This video will take you face to face with some of nature's greatest enigmas, where the line between the ordinary and the seemingly impossible is blurred by extraordinary traits that remain unexplained. Perhaps it's time to acknowledge just how little we truly understand about the mysterious anomalies hidden among our own kind. To dive even deeper into these unexplored shadows together, be sure to hit like, share this video with your friends, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss any shocking discoveries about the truths challenging the world as we know it. Lyudmila from Sevastopol in Crimea began experiencing a sudden growth spurt at the age of 11 due to Marfan Syndrome. This genetic condition caused her body to develop in an extraordinary way, especially her unusually long neck. The change in her appearance once made Lyudmila feel self-conscious, as she often attracted intense attention from people around her. However, after overcoming both health and emotional challenges, she learned to love herself. Instead of hiding her distinctive feature, Lyudmila turned it into a source of confidence, joyfully appearing in artistic photo shoots and becoming a wonderful inspiration for embracing the unique beauty of every individual. Siddiqa Parveen, born around 1987 in a rural area of West Bengal, India, was recognized by Guinness World Records as the tallest woman in the world, standing at an extraordinary 2.34 meters, 7 feet 8 inches. Siddiqa's life journey is a remarkable story of resilience, as she lived with gigantism caused by a pituitary tumor. This unusual growth began when she was around 10 years old, causing her body to develop far beyond typical proportions and creating many challenges in daily life. She also faced significant physical difficulties related to her spine, mobility challenges, and the risk of losing her vision completely. The most important turning point came in 2014, when she was taken to New Delhi to receive specialized treatment aimed at improving her unique health condition. Thanks to timely medical support, her height gradually became more stable, while also helping reduce serious risks that could have affected her life in the future. Although the treatment brought new hope, Siddiqa still needed a long time to recover both physically and emotionally. In early August 2024, her health suddenly declined, and Siddiqa's life journey came to an end at a local hospital on August 14, 2024, when she was 36 years old. Safety warning. The climbing actions mentioned in this video were performed by a professionally trained extreme sports expert. Viewers must never imitate or attempt these actions in any form in order to ensure absolute safety and protect their lives. Alain Robert was born in 1962 in France and is a world-famous extreme climber. He became known to audiences around the globe by the nickname the French Spider-Man, thanks to his ability to conquer skyscrapers using only his bare hands. His extraordinary journey began with a memorable incident when he was 11 years old. After being locked out of his family's apartment on the 8th floor, young Alain decided to cling to the outside wall of the building and climb his way back inside. That daring experience unexpectedly ignited a powerful passion for free climbing. Instead of staying with traditional natural rock faces, he chose to shift toward the urban environment, turning massive surfaces of glass and steel into spaces where he could challenge his own limits. What made him famous was his bold and distinctive free-climbing style. Instead of relying on complex support equipment, he mainly depended on his physical strength, flexibility, specialized climbing shoes, and a small chalk bag to improve his grip with every movement. Over several decades of pursuing his passion, Alain Robert made his mark by conquering more than 150 famous structures around the world, including iconic landmarks such as the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the Eiffel Tower in Paris, and the Empire State Building in New York. This path was never easy, as in his younger years, he experienced several significant incidents while training in high canyon areas. Those experiences had lasting effects on his physical condition and forced him to face numerous limitations in everyday life. However, through remarkable determination, intense focus, and exceptional mental control, he gradually overcame those challenges and continued pushing toward new milestones. Are you inspired by Alain Robert's resilience? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread his message of hope. Slavisa Pajkic was born in 1957 in Serbia and became known around the world by the nickname the Electric Man because of his unusual ability to come into contact with and conduct electricity without suffering any physical harm. His journey of discovering this special ability began by chance when he was around 17 years old. While working as an apprentice metalworker, he accidentally touched a leaking electrical wire, but felt no pain and suffered no injury at all, even though an ordinary person in the same situation could have faced serious danger. From that unexpected event, Slavisa began experimenting and realized that his body had the ability to resist extremely high levels of electrical current. According to medical experts, this phenomenon may have come from a rare physiological condition that left his body almost completely without sweat glands. His constantly dry skin unintentionally created a highly effective natural layer of electrical resistance, preventing the current from penetrating deep into the internal organs of his body. Thanks to this unusual physiological trait, he performed countless extraordinary demonstrations and was honored twice by Guinness World Records. The first time was in 1983, when he allowed an extremely high-voltage electrical current to pass through his body without suffering any harm. The second time came in 2003, when he set a new record by acting as a direct electrical conductor to heat a quantity of water to a high temperature in a very short amount of time. Throughout his life, Slavisa Pajkic did not see this ability merely as a strange phenomenon to perform on stages large and small, or to appear in documentaries. He also took part in many experiments to help scientists better understand the limits of the human body. Although he possessed an astonishing ability, his daily life also came with many inconveniences, because his body could not regulate temperature naturally due to his inability to sweat, forcing him to actively find ways to cool himself down during hot weather. Vivian Wheeler, born in 1948 in Illinois, United States, is a remarkable figure recognized by Guinness World Records as the woman with the longest beard in the world, reaching a length of 25.5 centimeters. From the moment she was born, she carried rare biological traits that caused facial hair to grow naturally and strongly. Instead of having a peaceful childhood, her life became connected to circuses and traveling shows from the age of 7, when her family placed her on that path as a way to make a living. Vivian's journey was not only marked by the spotlight, but also by many painful ups and downs in her personal life, including unfulfilled marriages and long periods of separation from her children. However, later in life, she found great comfort when she reunited with her long-lost son and received empathy from the public through documentary films. Are you inspired by Vivian's strength and spirit? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread hope. Caitlin Thornley is an American girl who drew media attention after developing a rare medical condition that caused her to sneeze continuously around 12,000 times a day. This mysterious phenomenon began suddenly and completely disrupted the teenager's normal life. Caitlin could no longer continue going to school, had to give up her passion for playing musical instruments, and constantly faced lingering physical exhaustion as her body was pushed far beyond its limits. These sneezing episodes only truly stopped when she fell asleep. Although her family worked hard to seek help from many leading medical specialists, the exact cause of this phenomenon remained a difficult mystery. Caitlin's journey is a story of resilience, showing a young girl forced to learn how to adapt and bravely face an extremely rare challenge in life. Seven-year-old Anjali Kumari and her 18-month-old brother Keshav Kumar from India live with a rare genetic condition that causes their bodies to age prematurely, leaving them with wrinkled, sagging skin. Their elderly-like appearance, along with joint and bone pain, has brought many difficulties into their lives and often exposed them to curious stares from others. However, with the endless love of their family, Anjali and Keshav continue trying to go to school, connect with their community, and maintain an admirable, optimistic spirit. Although modern medicine has not yet found a complete cure, the story of these two siblings' extraordinary resilience has touched many hearts, drawing public attention and medical support from social organizations to help them have a better life. Devin Merck is an American woman who has become a powerful source of inspiration by bravely facing MRKH syndrome, a rare medical condition that left her body with congenital differences. Discovering the condition during puberty once pushed Devin into a deep emotional crisis. However, with extraordinary resilience, she courageously went through multiple complex surgeries to improve her health and quality of life. Refusing to surrender to adversity, Devin decided to share her personal story publicly through the media to raise awareness and give strength to other women facing similar struggles. Is this a strange evolutionary step for humans? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories. Samra Rose. Ingraphia is an American young woman with a powerful story of resilience, as she lives with two rare conditions that are almost completely opposite in nature: Erythromelalgia, often known as Burning Man Syndrome, and Raynaud's disease. This unusual medical combination forces Samra's body to constantly struggle with extreme temperature changes. While erythromelalgia causes intense flare-ups, redness, swelling, and a severe burning sensation in her limbs, Raynaud's disease restricts blood flow, leading to episodes of coldness, numbness, and painful tingling. Samra's journey to find an accurate diagnosis was once long and exhausting, but she never chose to give up. Instead of collapsing under the weight of constant physical pain, Samra decided to turn adversity into motivation to rise above it. She bravely stepped into the spotlight, using social media to share her daily life with honesty and openness. With her optimism and ever-present smile, she built a strong support community, helping spread broader awareness about hidden rare diseases. Ralph Souffrant is a Haitian-American model who has brought a completely new definition of beauty to the international fashion industry through his remarkably unique appearance. Born in Haiti and later moving to Brooklyn, New York at the age of 9, Ralph's childhood was marked by deep insecurities about the way he looked. He has dark skin, yet he also has naturally red hair and thousands of freckles covering his face and body. This difference once made him the target of teasing and curious stares from people around him, pushing him into deep insecurity and causing him to dislike his own skin throughout his teenage years. However, his destiny changed completely when his one-of-a-kind beauty unexpectedly caught the attention of a photographer and later drew interest from prestigious modeling agencies. The biggest turning point that launched Ralph's name onto the global fashion map came when he was personally chosen to walk in Kanye West's Yeezy Season 3 show at Madison Square Garden. This spectacular event was not only a major career opportunity, but also a powerful affirmation of the value of being different. From a boy who once wanted to hide himself, Ralph Souffrant rose to become a powerful, inspirational figure, appearing in numerous prestigious fashion magazines and global advertising campaigns. His journey is not simply a story of success in the modeling industry, but also a deep emotional process of learning to accept and celebrate the natural features of his body. Were you inspired by Ralph's journey and perseverance? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread this meaningful message. Sain Mumtaz is a man from Pakistan who became known to international media for living with an extremely rare medical condition diagnosed as Proteus Syndrome. This genetic disorder caused the tissues in his head, hands, and feet to grow abnormally and uncontrollably, leading to a body shape that was completely disproportionate. From a young age, Sain had to face countless physical and emotional challenges, as his unusual appearance made it very difficult for him to fit into the community. During his childhood, he had to endure rejection from some people around him because of misunderstandings and a lack of knowledge about his condition. However, with his gentle sincerity and kind-hearted nature, Sain gradually won the affection of his neighbors and became more understood, protected, and loved by his local community. His daily life has always come with many obstacles, as the oversized and heavy shape of his hands and feet makes even the simplest tasks feel like enormous challenges. The story of Sain Mumtaz's life not only helps raise social awareness about rare medical syndromes, but also stands as a profound testament to resilient willpower and the spirit of rising above every barrier of prejudice in search of peace, understanding, and compassion. Fu Wengui is a Chinese teenager known by the nickname Giraffe Boy because of a rare congenital deformity that left him with 10 cervical vertebrae instead of the usual 7. This medical condition caused his neck to become unusually long, putting pressure on his nerves, leading to persistent pain and severely affecting his ability to walk in daily life. Thanks to timely medical intervention, Wengui was given the chance to reduce his pain, recover his health, and open the door to a more confident future where he could better integrate into the community. Nayakim Gatwich, a South Sudanese model known by the title Queen of the Dark, is a powerful inspirational symbol of natural beauty and confidence that breaks every standard. Her life journey began with a challenging childhood, as she and her family had to live in refugee camps in Ethiopia and Kenya to escape conflict in her homeland. Despite living through hardship, Niakim's resilient spirit was shaped early on, before she immigrated to the United States at the age of 14. In this new chapter of life, the young girl continued to face cultural barriers and unfriendly stares, even experiencing school bullying simply because of the deep, dark skin tone distinctive to the Nilotic people. At times, her difference left Niakim confused and hurt, including one unforgettable moment when a driver suggested that she bleach her skin for $10,000. However, instead of rejecting who she was, Niakim chose to laugh it off and proudly celebrate her identity. She stepped into the international fashion industry with a determination to redefine beauty, turning the very feature that had once been criticized into her most powerful and unique strength. Her stunning skin quickly captivated the fashion world, often compared to the universe or a glittering night sky, carrying a mysterious, deep, and mesmerizing allure. With her confident runway presence and countless striking magazine images, Niakim not only won the attention of major brands, but also became a pioneering voice for ethnic diversity. The title Queen of the Dark, affectionately given to her by fans, was proudly embraced by Niakim like a dazzling crown honoring her roots. More than just a successful role model, Niakim Gatwech stands as a living statement, offering powerful motivation and reminding millions of people around the world to always love themselves. She proves that every skin tone carries a magical, one-of-a-kind beauty and is fully worthy of being celebrated. Willie Murphy, often known as the world's strongest grandma, is living proof of the belief that age is only a number, and that it is never too late to begin a healthy lifestyle. In sharp contrast to the common image of aging as a time of weakness, her extraordinary journey toward peak physical strength began in her 70s, an age when most people would choose comfort, rest, and a quieter life. Her wonderfully inspiring story began when she happened to see a notice about a weightlifting competition at her local sports center and bravely decided to test herself with heavy iron weights instead of only doing light aerobic exercises. Through relentless effort, lasting perseverance, and iron discipline, this small-framed woman, weighing less than 50 kilograms, amazed the world by developing extraordinary strength. Her achievements are truly remarkable, as she can deadlift more than 90 kilograms and bench press over 45 kilograms. She has impressively broken numerous records in her age group at many respected weightlifting competitions. This lasting strength has not only brought her shining gold medals, but also given her complete confidence and independence in everyday life, from carrying heavy items up the stairs by herself to protecting herself and staying safe when needed. Willie Murphy does not rely on complicated training methods or expensive supplements. Her true secret lies in consistency, a smart and healthy diet, and an optimistic spirit that never surrenders to the limits of age. The image of a radiant grandmother full of positive energy while performing heavy weightlifting movements has completely shattered strict traditional stereotypes about older adults. Today, she is not only an experienced powerlifter, but also a powerful motivational symbol, encouraging millions of people of all ages around the world to get up, stay active, and proudly take control of their own health. Asha Mandela, a woman originally from Trinidad and Tobago, became known around the world as the record holder for the longest dreadlocks, an unprecedented and truly impressive achievement. Her journey with this extraordinary hair began more than 40 years ago, when she decided to move to the United States to pursue new dreams. At that time, Asha chose to let her hair grow completely naturally as an important part of her search for spiritual meaning and a deeper connection with her inner self, despite uneasy stares and early opposition from family and friends. Over time, her hair continued to grow longer and gradually became an inseparable part of her unique personal identity. Today, Asha's extraordinary locks have surpassed 18 meters in length, equivalent to more than 60 feet, and carry an enormous weight of several dozen kilograms. To maintain and care for such a masterpiece, she has to invest an incredible amount of time, effort, and dedication. Washing her hair is a real challenge, requiring up to 6 bottles of shampoo each time and taking several full days for the entire length to dry naturally. In daily life, to move around more easily, she often has to wrap her hair up and carefully place it in a fabric sling to reduce the heavy pressure on her back and neck. Despite sincere warnings from medical experts about the potential risk to her spine caused by such extreme weight, Asha remains determined to protect this priceless treasure. To her, her hair is not merely a glorious world record or a rare physical feature, but a powerful crown, a source of strength, and a symbol of iron determination. Asha proudly honors her hair and sees it as a noble mission to inspire others, encouraging them to confidently cherish their natural beauty and bravely pursue their true values without being limited by any prejudice. Asha Mandela's remarkable story remains a shining testament to self-love, extraordinary patience, and the incredible power of daring to live fully as your authentic self. David Balogun, a child prodigy living in Pennsylvania, United States, amazed the world when he officially earned his high school diploma at only 9 years old. He became one of the youngest students in history to reach this remarkable academic milestone, far ahead of the normal learning path of children his age. Instead of sitting in an elementary school classroom, David showed extraordinary intelligence early on, along with an exceptional ability to absorb knowledge. From a very young age, David showed a strong passion for numbers and logical thinking. His advanced mathematical ability developed rapidly, allowing him to understand and solve complex concepts usually meant for students much older than him. Beyond mathematics and computer science, David's natural intelligence was also reflected in his impressive language skills, as he showed talent in several different foreign languages. This remarkable versatility and exceptional intellect helped him earn the honor of becoming a member of Mensa, the prestigious international organization for people with some of the highest IQs in the world. The heart and mind of this 9-year-old boy have always been drawn toward the vast sky with one extraordinary dream: to become an outstanding astrophysicist in the future. Instead of ordinary toys, David is deeply fascinated by the mysteries of the universe, magnificent black holes, and powerful supernova explosions. He spends his time passionately studying stars, planets, and complex cosmic phenomena. David's ambition is not simply to gaze at galaxies, but to use his intelligence to help unlock the deepest secrets of space and contribute directly to the future development of space science. David Balogun's remarkable journey certainly would not have been possible without the companionship, guidance, and strong support of his family. His parents have always created the best possible conditions for him, searching for the most suitable educational environment to nurture their son's natural talent while still protecting his emotional development as a child. At present, even though David has already earned his impressive high school diploma, he continues to accumulate college credits and carefully consider the next destination in his academic journey. Koudia Diop, a talented model of Senegalese origin, has lit up the global fashion industry with her distinctive, mysterious dark skin. Born and raised in this West African nation, Koudia possesses a stunningly deep complexion, often affectionately described by fashion admirers as a melanin goddess or liquid night. However, her journey toward confidence and success was far from smooth or easy. Throughout her childhood and teenage years, Koudia faced countless teasing remarks and harsh discrimination from people around her simply because her skin was darker than what many considered normal. Those cruel judgments once left the young girl feeling hurt, insecure, and deeply self-conscious about her appearance. In some of the places where she lived, using skin-lightening products was even a fairly common trend to fit traditional beauty standards. But Koudia firmly refused to change her true self. The turning point in her life came when she moved to France at the age of 15 and later to New York to pursue a professional modeling career. After overcoming invisible barriers, she began learning to fully love herself and turned the difference that had once been criticized into her most captivating strength. Her photo in the Colored Girl campaign, created to celebrate diverse beauty, spread rapidly across social media and attracted millions of views and followers. Koudia's glossy dark skin, radiant smile, and proud presence immediately caught the attention of numerous modeling agencies and major fashion brands. From a young girl who once carried deep emotional wounds, Koudia Diop rose powerfully to become a global beauty icon, confidently walking major runways and appearing in many prestigious magazines. Today, she is not only a highly successful model, but also a positive voice of inspiration in the fight against colorism and school bullying. Troy James, born and raised in Canada, turned his unique physical trait into a gateway to success in the global film and entertainment industry. From an early age, he realized that his body possessed an unusually high level of flexibility, allowing him to perform striking movements and remarkable poses beyond ordinary physical limits. This extraordinary ability eventually became his unmistakable signature. However, during his younger years, Troy often felt hesitant about being different and chose to keep this side of himself private rather than openly showing it to others. Everything truly changed around 2015 when he began recording his astonishing contortion moments and sharing them on social media. Videos of him moving swiftly on all fours while upside down, or twisting and stretching his body through narrow spaces at impossible angles, quickly went viral, capturing the attention of millions of viewers as well as Hollywood film producers. Thanks to his exceptional flexibility and astonishing body control, Troy James caught the attention of directors working in supernatural and mystery productions. He chose to leave behind a stable office job to pursue a professional career in entertainment, taking on roles as an actor and physical performer who brought unusual creatures to life through his own movements, rather than relying heavily on expensive visual effects. Audiences soon became familiar with his eerie, fluid, and unforgettable movements through various television projects and well-known horror films. His standout appearances on international talent shows also left audiences amazed by the unimaginable limits of the human body. Through relentless effort and the courage to face what made him different, Troy James proved that the things once seen as strange can become priceless talents when they are valued, embraced, and developed in the right way. Do you believe this is the next step in human evolution, or simply a series of rare quirks of nature? Share your thoughts in the comments below so we can discuss. If you found this content fascinating, don't forget to hit like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next journey uncovering shocking mysteries. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next. At first glance, they look like ordinary children with innocent smiles, laughing, playing, and trying to live like any other child. But behind those joyful moments are rare medical stories so unusual that they have left both doctors and scientists searching for answers. From conditions that remain difficult to explain to life-changing challenges present from birth, these are real stories that are as heartbreaking as they are astonishing. What is really happening to these children? And how many answers has science truly found? Today, we're stepping into the extraordinary journeys of children who have captured the world's attention. Some of these stories will break your heart, while others may completely change the way you see life. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss more incredible true stories like these. And now, let's begin. The birth of a baby in Maghura, Bangladesh, once drew special attention from the global medical community due to his very unusual appearance. Born with the rare condition known as progeria, which causes the body to age at an accelerated rate, the newborn displayed features typically seen in much older individuals, such as wrinkled skin, deep-set eyes, and a small stature. His family embraced him with unconditional love, setting aside any initial shock to cherish every moment of their child's presence in their lives. The journey of the Maghura child has not only provided valuable insights for medical research into complex genetic disorders, but has also touched the hearts of millions around the world. His story stands as a powerful reminder that every life, regardless of appearance or condition, deserves to be embraced with compassion, understanding, and the warmth of family love. Sadie was diagnosed with Sanfilippo syndrome, a rare genetic disorder often described as a form of childhood dementia because it gradually affects memory, movement, and communication skills. Over time, children with this condition may lose the ability to walk, speak, and eat independently. For Sadie's family, hearing the diagnosis felt like their entire world had stopped. Yet instead of living only in sadness, they chose to turn every moment with their daughter into something beautiful and meaningful. Sanfilippo syndrome currently has no complete cure, and the average life expectancy for those affected is often around 15 years. Because of this reality, Sadie's parents did not want to spend their precious time together living in fear of the future. Instead, they began cherishing every small moment with their daughter, from family meals and short trips to simple birthdays filled with laughter. To them, every day Sadie could still smile became a priceless gift worthy of unconditional love and gratitude. What deeply moves many people is not only the rare illness Sadie faces, but also the strength and positivity shown by her family. They continue doing everything possible to let her enjoy childhood in the happiest way they can, rather than allowing life to revolve only around hospitals and treatments. Photos of Sadie laughing, hugging her parents, and enjoying peaceful moments have inspired countless people online to appreciate the true value of family, hope, and optimism during difficult times. Through Sadie's story, many people have started learning more about the rare diseases that thousands of families quietly battle every single day around the world. Not every struggle is visible from the outside, and sometimes what these families need most is understanding and compassion from others. Sharing honest journeys like Sadie's not only raises awareness, but also reminds many parents facing similar challenges that they are not alone in their difficult path. Sadie's family believes that no matter how fragile life may be, moments filled with love can still create something truly beautiful. They refuse to let the illness completely define their daughter, choosing instead to see Sadie as a joyful little girl who brings happiness and connection to everyone around her. That positive outlook has turned her story into a source of encouragement for many people facing hardships, giving them strength and hope to keep moving forward. Sadie's story reminds us that happiness is not always found in grand achievements, but often in the simple ways people love one another every day. A hand held tightly, a family dinner, or even a small smile can become a priceless memory for someone. If Sadie's journey touched your heart, take a little more time for the people you love and spread kindness whenever you can. Sometimes, the simplest acts of love carry the greatest healing power. Hannah is a young girl living with a rare syndrome accompanied by many complex health challenges that affect both her physical condition and development. She experiences a heart defect, cleft palate, moderate hearing loss, elbow joint stiffness, and difficulties with learning and communication. Although she is much smaller than children her age, Hannah amazes people with her remarkable energy and determination. Her family sees her as a truly special child, whose inner strength is far greater than her tiny appearance might suggest. Because of her limited communication abilities and sensory processing difficulties, Hannah requires a great deal of support in daily life. Yet what makes her family most proud is that she never stops trying to explore the world in her own way. Hannah loves movement, seeks out sensory experiences, and expresses her emotions through adorable actions, even though she cannot communicate like many other children. Her innocence and determination have become a powerful source of inspiration for many people who learn about her journey. During her early years, Hannah faced many difficult medical challenges. At first, she had to be fed through a tube because she lacked a natural gag reflex. Later, she underwent surgery in 2010 to repair her cleft lip and palate. Although she experienced serious complications after the procedure and faced a life-threatening situation, Hannah courageously survived with the devoted care of her family and medical team. Her journey not only raises awareness about rare syndromes, but also reminds people of the extraordinary power of love, hope, and resilience. Max is an 11-year-old boy from Quito, but to his family, he has always been known as one of the bravest people you could ever meet. Shortly after birth, Max was diagnosed with bilateral microtia, a condition that caused his ears to develop incompletely and left him without ear canals, affecting his hearing. For his parents, the diagnosis brought fear and uncertainty because they had never heard of the condition before. Soon after, doctors also confirmed that Max was living with Treacher-Collins syndrome, a rare condition that can affect the structure of the ears, eyes, cheekbones, and jaw. Although the news was overwhelming at first, his family felt relieved when they learned that the syndrome would not affect Max's brain development. Their greatest concern became finding ways to help him hear, learn, and communicate more comfortably as he grew older. Despite facing many challenges from a young age, Max continues to grow up with remarkable strength and positivity. His story not only helps people better understand Treacher-Collins syndrome and microtia, but also inspires others through the power of family love and resilience. For Max, being different is not something that holds him back. It is motivation to keep moving forward every single day. Where do you think true strength comes from? Leave a comment with your thoughts, hit like, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories. Charlie Pollock lives with Batten disease, a rare and serious neurological disorder that causes recurring seizures, loss of movement, and severe complications over time. After being diagnosed in 2019, Charlie's family worked tirelessly to find the best possible care for her. A medication called Raynaud later became part of her treatment and helped stabilize her condition while significantly improving her quality of life over the past few years. For her family, that time was incredibly meaningful because it allowed Charlie to experience more peaceful moments surrounded by the people who love her most. However, the medication is extremely expensive, costing around $1 million per year for 2 infusions each month. Charlie's family was later informed that the final government-funded treatment would come to an end after health officials determined that the drug was no longer providing clear clinical benefits for her condition. The decision brought deep heartbreak to her family, who believed Raynaud had given Charlie more meaningful and comfortable moments in everyday life. Her story has also drawn attention to the difficult realities many families face while caring for children with rare diseases. Despite the emotional and difficult journey, Charlie's family continues to surround her with as much love and care as possible. Their story is not only about illness or challenging medical decisions, but also about the incredible strength of families who do everything they can to bring hope and comfort to their children during unimaginable circumstances. Charlie has become an inspiration to many people, reminding the world of the power of resilience, compassion, and unconditional family love during life's hardest moments. Rosie from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, first began experiencing symptoms of psoriasis when she was only 9 years old. Over time, the irritated patches developed into large wounds that spread across her body, making everyday life extremely difficult. Not only did she endure constant physical pain, but she also struggled deeply with insecurity about her appearance. For many years, Rosie chose to wear clothing that covered her skin completely because she feared judgment and unwanted attention from others around her. There were periods when Roxy's condition became so severe that she spent most of her time in bed because of the pain and exhaustion. She often cried, feeling trapped inside her own body. Yet instead of giving up, Roxy began researching ways to care for her health and realized that nutrition played an important role in supporting her overall well-being. From that point on, she slowly changed her lifestyle habits and worked toward creating a healthier and more positive life for both her physical and emotional health. Through her personal experiences, Rosie eventually created So Good, a holistic coaching platform designed for people dealing with skin conditions and searching for a better quality of life. She wanted to share what she had learned so others would feel less alone in their own journeys. What makes Rosie stand out is that she never tried to present a perfect image online. Instead, she chose honesty, openly sharing both the difficult days and the moments when her psoriasis flared up badly. That authenticity earned her deep support and admiration from many people. When Rosie first started posting real photos of her psoriasis on Instagram, she feared she would face more criticism and judgment. Instead, countless people responded with encouragement and gratitude, saying her honesty helped them feel more confident in their own skin. Rosie's journey is not only about living with psoriasis, but also about learning self-acceptance and transforming pain into something positive for others. She has shown that true beauty is not about having flawless skin, but about the strength, courage, and authenticity that come from within. Megan and Michaela are twin sisters living with albinism, a rare condition that affects pigmentation in the skin, hair, and eyes, while also causing significant vision impairment. To adapt to daily life, the sisters carefully organize their apartment and take extra precautions to protect their sensitive skin whenever they go outside. Despite facing curious stares, unfair assumptions, and challenges in dating, they continue to live independently, stay positive, and support one another every step of the way. Their story is a powerful reminder that being different does not make someone less valuable. In many cases, it becomes the very source of their strength, confidence, and resilience in life. Rachel, a 20-year-old content creator, has lived with Tourette syndrome since childhood, but her symptoms became significantly more severe when she was 15 years old. The uncontrollable movements and vocal tics completely changed her daily life, especially after she was officially diagnosed with Tourette syndrome, accompanied by coprolalia, a condition involving involuntary swearing. During her most difficult period, Rachel became extremely withdrawn, switched to homeschooling, and avoided social situations because of fear and embarrassment. Over time, however, she chose to share her experiences online to help people better understand Tourette syndrome and the challenges individuals with the condition face every day. Although Rachel has received support from many people, she has also faced constant criticism and accusations online from those claiming she is faking her condition. Instead of allowing hateful comments to break her spirit, she continues taking small but meaningful steps to overcome her fears in everyday life. One of her biggest challenges is communicating in public, especially when ordering food or speaking to strangers. With the support of friends and family, however, Rachel is learning to become more confident and face these situations with courage. Her journey not only raises awareness about Tourette syndrome, but also inspires others through her resilience, honesty, and determination to keep moving forward despite social pressure. In your opinion, what is harder, facing your own challenges or overcoming society's judgment? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe to the channel to help spread more inspiring stories of strength and courage. Belvana and Natalino often face insensitive questions about their daughter Zayana, who has albinism. Whenever the family goes out together, strangers sometimes ask whether Zayana is really their child, or even try to touch her hair out of curiosity. Instead of staying silent, Belvana began using social media to educate people about albinism and share honest moments from their family life. She hopes her daughter will grow up confident, strong, and never allow ignorant comments to define her self-worth. Yessie, 34, and Brian, 36, first met in 2017 through a dating app. Despite having a height difference of around 90 centimeters, the two quickly connected through their personalities and conversations. Yessie was born with spondyloepiphyseal dysplasia, an extremely rare form of dwarfism that causes her limbs to be shorter and her joints to deteriorate more quickly over time. In the past, she often heard people say she should only date someone with dwarfism as well. However, Jessie never allowed those stereotypes to control her life or her choices in love. After dating for a year, Jessie and Brian decided to move in together before eventually getting married in 2021. For Brian, Jessie's height was never an issue. He said he found her beautiful from the moment he first saw her photos, and he became even more attracted to her after meeting in person because of her confidence, humor, and intelligence. Their story has inspired many people by showing that real love is not defined by appearance or physical differences, but by understanding, respect, and genuine emotional connection between two people. When Bianca Saez from Queensland, Australia was just 5 years old, she was diagnosed with a very severe form of Tourette syndrome. Over time, her involuntary movements and vocal tics became increasingly intense, and by the age of 12, she was considered one of the most severe Tourette cases in Australia. Living with the condition meant Bianca often faced stares and judgment in public places. However, instead of hiding herself away, she chose to face reality with remarkable courage and positivity while helping others better understand Tourette syndrome. Today, Bianca has built a strong online community through her YouTube channel, Be with Tourette's, where she openly shares her daily life and honest experiences living with the condition. From fun moments with friends and her boyfriend Zach to everyday struggles, Bianca presents herself with humor and authenticity. Although she receives a great deal of positive support, she also faces cruel comments online. Despite reading hurtful comments, Bianca continues to stay optimistic and refuses to let negativity define her life. She has explained that instead of feeling angry, she often feels sorry for people who put others down just to feel better about themselves. That powerful mindset has made Bianca an inspiration to many people facing illness, differences, or social judgment. Her story not only raises awareness about Tourette syndrome, but also reminds everyone about the importance of compassion, kindness, and respecting people who may experience life differently. What do you think the world needs more of? Judgment or compassion? Leave a comment with your thoughts, hit like, and subscribe to the channel to help spread more inspiring stories. Instead of having soft, smooth hair like other children his age, Lachlan Samples has a striking, fluffy, cloud-like head of bright yellow-white hair that stands upright and cannot be combed flat. He was born with a completely normal appearance, but by the age of 6 months, his hair began to change in a truly surprising way. At first, his family thought it was simply a cute, natural trait, until concerns from the online community encouraged them to seek more in-depth medical examinations. The official diagnosis confirmed that the boy has a condition known as uncombable hair syndrome, an extremely rare genetic mutation worldwide that causes hair strands to have a triangular shape instead of the normal round structure. Faced with this unique medical condition, Lachlan's parents did not feel worried or try to hide their son's difference with hats or harsh hair straightening methods. Instead, they chose a loving approach, turning it into an opportunity to raise public awareness by openly sharing authentic, everyday moments of their son on social media platforms. Without the need for staged or elaborate setups, it was Lachlan's natural innocence, bright smile, and extraordinary fluffy hair that quickly captured millions of hearts around the world. His presence has gone far beyond simply spreading awareness about a rare medical condition, as it has also created a safe and supportive space for families in similar situations. Throughout his growing years, Lachlan has become a living symbol of confidence, helping many people let go of rigid beauty standards and take pride in their uniqueness. His journey strongly affirms that any natural difference can become something truly radiant when it is nurtured in an environment filled with empathy and courage. Diagnosed with lupus at 18, Beth faced harsh symptoms, such as persistent skin rashes and joint inflammation. This autoimmune disease not only ravaged her physical body, but also caused her mental health to decline significantly, leading to social isolation and a fear of leaving her safe space. However, instead of surrendering to the darkness, the 25-year-old from York chose to share her authentic journey on social media to educate the community. Her courage in facing imperfections transformed Beth into the face of the awareness campaign for Lupus UK, providing great hope and faith to fellow patients worldwide. Through her YouTube channel, Beth Does Beauty, she actively spreads the message of body neutrality to everyone. Instead of chasing flashy physical beauty standards, Beth encourages us to appreciate our bodies for the miraculous functions they perform daily to sustain life. This humane perspective helps raise self-worth awareness, helping those with health issues find inner peace and confidence. Her journey from a shy girl to a powerful influencer is the most vivid proof that true beauty lies in deep understanding and sincere gratitude for oneself, despite all the most difficult adversities. At 27, Kelly does not view spinal muscular atrophy as a life sentence imprisoning her legs, but rather as a unique blueprint testing the resilience of her soul. While SMA constantly seeks to weaken her muscles, it remains utterly powerless against the iron will burning within her. Every breath and every effort to communicate or move is a silent victory, affirming that a person's worth is not found in the ability to walk, but in the height of their dreams and their steadfastness when facing adversity. Kelly is redefining the concept of freedom through her journey of spreading positive energy to the community. She teaches us that reliance on technology or wheelchairs is not a sign of weakness, but rather tools that allow one's personal identity to shine even brighter. By choosing to live a full life and constantly learning, she conveys a powerful message of self-respect. Love your body for everything it has fought to carry, instead of resenting what it lacks, creating a wave of profound change in social awareness. Scarlett Checkers was born with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, a genetic condition that affects connective tissues and makes her joints and ligaments far more flexible than usual. This allows Scarlett to perform extraordinary contortion movements, though it also comes with many physical challenges in everyday life. Instead of allowing the condition to hold her back, she dedicated herself to mastering the art of contortion and transformed her uniqueness into a captivating talent. Through years of training and performing, Scarlett Checkers has not only amazed audiences with mesmerizing contortion acts, but also shared a powerful message of confidence and self-acceptance. She uses the stage to show that being different is not a weakness, but something that can inspire others in meaningful ways. Scarlett's performances entertain audiences while encouraging people to appreciate diversity, resilience, and the strength it takes to embrace who you truly are. As a bearded non-binary person, Clyde from Omaha, Nebraska has gone through an emotional and challenging journey of self-discovery. At the age of 21, Clyde began testosterone treatment as part of a female-to-male transition and started growing a beard as a form of self-expression. Over time, however, Clyde realized that their gender identity did not fully fit into any fixed category. Although dating in today's world sometimes brings curious stares and social judgment, Clyde continues choosing authenticity and keeps the beard because it genuinely feels right for who they are. Clyde's story is not only about appearance or gender identity, but also about learning self-acceptance in a world that often tries to label everyone. Instead of hiding their differences, Clyde uses personal experiences to spread messages of respect, empathy, and the right to live authentically. Their journey has inspired many young people who are still searching for their own identity, reminding others that a person's true value does not come from fitting into society's expectations, but from the confidence and courage to live honestly every single day. Vittoria, a 6-year-old girl from Nova Friburgo, has become an icon of confidence by publicly showcasing her unique appearance on TikTok. Born with a large, benign hemangioma on her face, she did not hide, but instead turned that difference into a stage to express her distinct personality. Vittoria's makeup tutorials are not just about beauty, but a powerful affirmation of self-esteem, where a young soul bravely faces the lens to spread inspiration about cherishing what nature has bestowed. Despite having a different appearance from her peers, Vittoria has always carried a burning desire to become an influencer to help the community. She uses the power of social media to educate children and adults about accepting their uniqueness instead of chasing artificial patterns of perfection. Each piece of content she creates is a bridge connecting hearts, encouraging those insecure about physical defects to dare to step out of the shadows. This is a testament that an individual's courage and stature are never limited by their physical appearance. Vittoria's journey has turned to a bright new chapter as she officially underwent surgery to remove the tumor from her face. This medical decision was not just a change in appearance, but a significant milestone in protecting her health and bringing comfort to her daily life. Although the tumor is gone, the resilient spirit she built over the years remains, serving as a solid foundation for a bright future where she can freely pursue every dream without any physical barriers standing in her way. Following the successful surgery, Vittoria appears with a graceful beauty, while retaining her radiant smile and eyes full of hope. Removing the tumor was a physical liberation, allowing her to participate in daily activities more confidently and actively than ever before. This transformation is a profound lesson in the power of modern science combined with human will, helping to create real-world miracles. She continues her journey with a new mindset, ready to face any challenge with the very unique identity that was tempered through her life's upheavals. Vittoria continues to be an endless source of inspiration, reminding us that true beauty always blooms from the courage to face adversity. Her story does not end with the removal of an imperfection, but marks the start of a brilliant chapter guided by self-esteem and self-belief. She has proven that every individual has the right to shine and write their own story with pride. With the support of her family and community, Vittoria is moving forward strongly to affirm that nothing is impossible when one possesses a heart full of love and the desire to reach the top. Facing a biological storm that has lasted since childhood, Felicia Cantone has transformed tangible losses into a manifesto of resilience. Instead of letting physical imperfections define her existence, This London student chooses to burn brightly amidst a harsh reality through the language of fashion and glamour. She teaches us that a body is not a static object, but a vivid diary of courage, where every scar is a medal of survival and every outfit is a celebration of existing life. Felicia's confident aura serves as a mirror for a world obsessed with chasing artificial patterns of perfection. By publicly showcasing her personal journey through trendy style, she dismantles the narrow walls of traditional beauty definitions. She proves that allure does not lie in symmetry, but in the courage to live vibrantly despite all upheavals. This is a profound educational lesson in cherishing identity. The human soul is never limited by form, and the most magnificent garment one can wear is their own raw yet proud truth. And that was our journey through extraordinary true stories of children facing rare and deeply challenging medical conditions. Behind every diagnosis, every unanswered question, and every difficult path is a story of courage, resilience, and families who never gave up hope. Which story touched you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If today's video moved you, gave you a new perspective, or changed the way you see the world, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss more inspiring, surprising, and unforgettable true stories. What would you do if one day you saw people with appearances so unusual that they looked like they came straight out of a horror movie or an AI creation? But the most shocking part is, they are completely real. Behind these faces that leave the world stunned are incredibly rare medical conditions that have transformed their bodies into mysteries so extraordinary that even doctors are left speechless. Some live with massive tumors covering large parts of their bodies. Others were born with facial structures beyond ordinary human understanding. And a few cases are so rare that only a handful of people exist worldwide. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell right now so you don't miss the most shocking real-life stories on the planet. Trust me, the more you watch, the harder it becomes to believe that these people actually exist in real life. And now, get ready, because the 15 individuals you're about to see may completely change the way you look at the human body forever. Ever Hisco is a young Canadian girl born in the town of Renfrew, Ontario, to Kirk Hisco and Robin Audette. Her life journey began with what seemed like normal early development, but over time her parents noticed physical delays when she was unable to walk independently at the expected age. After numerous medical evaluations and physical therapy appointments with specialists, Ever was diagnosed with Angelman syndrome, a rare genetic disorder affecting the nervous system caused by a defect in the UBE3A gene. This condition has shaped her life with unique challenges, including difficulty concentrating, the inability to speak, and an extremely limited need for sleep. Ever is only able to sleep for about 90 minutes each night, yet she still wakes up full of energy, requiring her parents to take turns staying awake to care for her. Although she faces significant communication challenges, she expresses her needs by pointing to pictures and continues working hard to walk independently with the help of specialized medical support equipment. The most remarkable part of Ever's journey is her naturally joyful spirit, radiant smile, and constant happiness, which have become a tremendous source of inspiration for her family. Her story has gained widespread attention from the community, helping raise awareness about Angelman syndrome and bringing hope for future medical research. Rather than being defined by her challenges, Ever is loved by those around her as a warm ray of sunshine who never stops striving forward. Her life is a powerful testament to resilience, extraordinary adaptability, and pure joy, teaching those around her meaningful lessons about unconditional love and the importance of cherishing every moment. Michelle Kish was born in Illinois, USA, with an extremely rare genetic condition known as Hallermann-Streiff syndrome. The condition gave her a unique appearance and brought significant health challenges from birth, including a very small stature and the need for medical support to help her breathe. However, Michelle's life journey became a beautiful story of optimism and extraordinary courage. Rather than allowing adversity to defeat her, Michelle was always known for her bright smile, quick wit, and warm heart. Behind her tiny frame was a remarkably strong spirit and an incredible passion for life. She was incredibly intelligent, loved going to school, enjoyed playing with her beloved dog, and carried a beautiful dream of becoming a pediatrician so she could help children facing challenges similar to her own. With the unconditional love and devoted care of her family, Michelle overcame many of the early medical expectations and lived a deeply meaningful life. Although her journey in this world has come to an end, the image of a small girl with a radiant smile and an unbreakable spirit continues to inspire millions of people with her love for life and the extraordinary power of optimism. Qi Bao, a 3-year-old boy from Fujian Province, China, was born with a rare medical condition in which giant congenital pigmented birthmarks covered most of his scalp. Because the dark growths protruded noticeably, he was often nicknamed Mickey Mouse, something that significantly affected both his appearance and quality of life from a very young age. Faced with this challenge, surgeons developed a carefully planned treatment process aimed at helping Qi Bao achieve a more typical appearance. To address the lack of healthy skin after removing the large birthmarks, the medical team used advanced tissue expansion techniques to create enough skin for reconstruction. After a long and determined 5-month treatment journey, the surgery was declared completely successful, fully removing the pigmented growths from the boy's head. This remarkable transformation not only improved his physical health, but also opened the door to a brighter future, allowing Qi Bao to feel more confident and enjoy a normal childhood like other children his age. His story stands as a powerful example of modern medical progress and the incredible resilience of a young boy fighting to regain confidence in himself. Maria Belenka is a resilient young woman from Ukraine who has inspired many people online through her journey of self-acceptance and her positive message about skin confidence. From the age of 13, Maria struggled with severe inflammatory acne, which caused her to feel insecure and withdraw from the harsh beauty standards around her. The situation became even more difficult while she was working in Germany, when her skin condition suddenly worsened, leaving her emotionally overwhelmed and eventually leading her to return home to Ukraine. However, instead of continuing to hide from the world, Maria found strength through online communities and made the brave decision to confront her insecurities head-on. She began sharing honest, unedited photos of herself on social media in an effort to challenge unrealistic beauty standards and break down invisible pressures surrounding perfect skin. Maria's authenticity quickly resonated with thousands of people, helping her become an influential voice who inspires confidence in others facing similar struggles. Even later, when she faced major life challenges and was forced to leave her homeland in search of a new beginning, Maria continued to hold on to her optimism and spread positivity wherever she went. Her story stands as a powerful reminder that overcoming appearance-related fears is possible, while also teaching an important lesson about embracing natural beauty and learning to truly love yourself. Michel Petrucciani was one of the greatest jazz pianists in the world, a musician who transformed the harsh challenges of fate into an endless source of musical inspiration. Born in France in 1962, he lived with a rare genetic condition that made his bones extremely fragile and severely limited his physical growth, leaving him under 1 meter tall as an adult. However, his condition never diminished his deep passion for music. Despite his small stature, Michel possessed remarkable hands with long fingers that allowed him to play the piano with extraordinary technique, powerful expression, and a rhythm overflowing with life and energy. Beginning his professional career at a very young age, Michel quickly rose to international fame and went on to collaborate with many legendary jazz musicians around the world. Through thousands of performances, he brought audiences pure joy and an extraordinary sense of energy and passion. Although he passed away at the age of 36, Michel Petrucciani's remarkable musical legacy and unstoppable spirit continue to stand as a powerful symbol of overcoming limitations, proving that true talent and genuine passion can rise above any obstacle and shine brilliantly. The entire left side of her body became a maze of unusual tumors, a harsh reality Brianna has faced since she was only 2 months old. Neurofibromatosis type 1, NF1, is far more than just a medical term. It is a condition that gradually spread from her neck downward, affecting both beneath and above the skin of this young woman from New York City. Brianna was born into a life shaped by complex genetic changes, turning her body into a map of physical challenges that few people could truly imagine. Over the past 22 years, 10 major surgeries have left behind far more than physical scars. They became powerful symbols of survival and resilience. Imagine the emotional and physical struggle of an 8-year-old child having to relearn how to walk from the beginning, or a young woman fighting to regain her speech, reading abilities, and confidence after undergoing difficult medical procedures. Each time Brianna emerged from the operating room, she was not only recovering physically, but also rebuilding her identity piece by piece, transforming painful setbacks into remarkable milestones of courage and determination. Amid the darkness of illness, music became the light that guided Brianna forward, as she used her voice to soothe some of her deepest emotional struggles. She refused to let the tumors silence her passion for the arts, turning her singing into a powerful declaration of her right to live boldly and joyfully despite every obstacle placed before her. For Brianna, music is far more than a hobby. It became her strongest weapon against insecurity, transforming the very sounds she once feared losing into inspiring melodies that continue touching the hearts of countless people. Today, Brianna has become a powerful symbol of resilience, teaching the world that a person's true worth can never be hidden by physical appearance. Her story not only raises awareness about a rare medical condition, but also offers a meaningful lesson about facing hardship with courage, optimism, and unwavering determination. Brianna stands as living proof that no matter how difficult life may become, we still have the power to take control of our own story and shine brightly through the very things that once seemed like imperfections. Raynaud is a deeply inspiring woman whose journey is a powerful story of overcoming insecurity and embracing her natural beauty. Born with an extremely rare congenital condition that caused dark, pigmented patches to cover more than 60% of her body, Marika faced many emotional challenges throughout her childhood. Because of her unique appearance, she spent years hiding herself away, often wearing clothes that fully covered her skin in an attempt to avoid curious stares and unwanted attention from others. Although she was surrounded by unconditional love and support from her family, the pressure of conventional beauty standards still became a major barrier that prevented her from fully enjoying her youth. However, a true turning point came when Marika realized that constantly hiding herself was only making her more exhausted and taking away her right to live happily. With remarkable courage and determination, she began a journey of self-love by bravely stepping outside her comfort zone, letting go of the clothes that once concealed her body, and finally wearing the dresses she had always dreamed of wearing with confidence. Not stopping at freeing herself from invisible social pressures, she also made the bold decision to share her photos and personal story across online platforms in order to spread a powerful message about self-confidence. Marika's honesty and positive outlook on life quickly touched the hearts of many people, transforming her into a proud symbol of the movement celebrating diverse beauty. From a shy young woman burdened by insecurity, she rose with incredible strength to become an inspiring advocate, powerfully proving that physical differences are not obstacles, but unique marks that give each person their own value and identity. Marika Nagy's courageous journey is not only a personal story about overcoming fear, but also a meaningful lesson that encourages people everywhere to bravely embrace and appreciate their own uniqueness. Do you believe that our differences can become our greatest strength? Leave a comment with your thoughts, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories. Anabella Amajaya, lovingly known as Bella, is a resilient young girl whose life journey has inspired many people after being born with Pfeiffer syndrome type 2. This extremely rare genetic disorder causes the premature fusion of skull bones, preventing the skull and facial structure from developing normally. From the moment she entered the world, Bella faced numerous serious health challenges, including sleep apnea and difficulties swallowing food. During her early years alone, this brave little girl underwent dozens of complex surgeries in order to survive and improve her body's essential functions. However, behind the physical challenges is an incredibly strong, intelligent, and positive spirit. Despite facing difficulties with hearing and traditional communication, Bella demonstrated remarkable intelligence by learning to read, recognize different shapes, and use a computer keyboard skillfully at just 4 years old. She loves reading picture books on her own, going to the supermarket to explore new experiences, playing at the playground, and constantly showing an extraordinary eagerness to learn and discover the world around her. Bella's extraordinary journey would not be possible without the unconditional love and unwavering support of her parents, who have always patiently encouraged and nurtured every potential within their daughter. Through online videos, the family has shared simple yet meaningful moments from Bella's daily life, from her first ride on a school bus to physical therapy sessions helping improve the movement of her hands, turning their personal story into a powerful source of inspiration for many people around the world. Bella's unbreakable spirit, the optimism behind every smile, and the incredible determination shown in every step she takes have shattered many assumptions about medical limitations. The life of Anabella Amajaya stands as a beautiful testament to the strength of family love, the resilience of the human spirit, and the beauty of a heart that never stops longing to live life to the fullest. Her journey encourages all of us to cherish the true value of life, compassion, and unconditional love. Hannah Setzer began her life navigating a world of medical complexity, born with a network of cysts throughout her head and neck. Immediately after birth, she was fitted with a tracheostomy and a G-tube, bypasses for breathing and eating that became her primary lifelines. These medical devices were never seen as burdens, but rather as silent companions that allowed her to defy the odds for decades. Her life serves as a powerful testament that while a body may have limitations, the human spirit remains unshakable and whole. You might notice a bag of nutrition hanging on the doorframe while Hannah Setzer is still deeply engaged in conversation with those around her. Although her esophagus doesn't allow her to enjoy regular meals, she can still take small sips of water to experience a hint of taste. The way she eats doesn't happen at a dining table, but through a precise, technical process carried out with persistence and confidence. Hannah never lets tube feeding diminish her personal charm or prevent her from enjoying social moments with friends. The journey of growth for Hannah involved years of relying on clinical formulas like Pediasure and later Ensure as she transitioned into adulthood. A pivotal shift occurred at age 24 when she surrounded herself with friends who championed holistic health and natural lifestyles. These individuals sparked a deep curiosity in her to seek out a more sustainable and plant-based approach to nourishing her body. The influence of this supportive community highlights how the people we surround ourselves with can radically transform our perspective on wellness. It was a chiropractor rather than a traditional nutritionist who ultimately challenged the status quo of her long-term liquid diet. By questioning her reliance on processed formulas, he opened the door for her to transition to a regimen of almond milk and protein powder. While unconventional, this holistic approach helped her discover a new sense of physical balance and vitality that she hadn't felt before. Hannah's story reminds us that being open to alternative perspectives and daring to change can lead to extraordinary new chapters in our personal journeys. Gavin Silvestri is a resilient young boy from Florida, USA, who has become a symbol of courage and optimism despite facing rare medical challenges from the moment he was born. Gavin was born with a lymphatic malformation affecting his face and neck, a congenital condition that causes benign growths to develop due to the buildup of lymphatic fluid. This condition significantly impacted both his appearance and essential functions such as breathing and eating. From the very first moments of his life, Gavin's journey began with constant battles inside hospital rooms, relying on specialized medical equipment to help keep him alive. Despite undergoing numerous complex surgeries and long-term treatments aimed at reducing the growths, Gavin has continued to show the spirit of a true young fighter. Rather than allowing his physical condition to define who he is, he has always faced life with positivity, curiosity, and an inspiring sense of joy. Gavin's determination throughout physical therapy and rehabilitation brought remarkable progress, helping him slowly overcome limitations that once seemed impossible to surpass. He loves playing, exploring the world around him, and sharing warm smiles with his family, proving that happiness does not depend on having a perfect body. Gavin's family, especially his mother, played an incredibly important role by choosing to share his journey on social media. Through honest and emotional photos and videos, they spread powerful messages about acceptance, unconditional love, and the importance of raising awareness about rare medical conditions. Gavin's story is far more than a medical journey. It has become a major source of inspiration for millions of people around the world, encouraging them to reflect on the value of life and the strength found in courage and hope. Gavin Silvestri has shown that no matter how difficult life's challenges may be, optimism and love can still become the brightest guiding light. His life stands as a moving reminder to cherish every moment and continue moving forward with strength, resilience, and the desire to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. How did the story of Gavin Silvestri touch you the most? His optimism or his love? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to the channel to keep sharing inspiring and meaningful stories every day. Roy Sullivan, famously known as the human lightning rod, made history after miraculously surviving 7 direct lightning strikes throughout his lifetime. From having his hair scorched to temporarily losing his eyesight, each terrifying encounter with nature became another moment where he defied impossible odds and survived against all expectations. Roy's story is not only one of the rarest medical and natural phenomena ever recorded, but also a powerful symbol of human resilience, reminding us that the strength of the human spirit can endure even the most unbelievable challenges fate can deliver. Kailash Singh stunned the world by refusing to bathe with water for 37 years to fulfill a spiritual vow for the well-being of his family and nation. Instead, he maintained a fire bath ritual by standing around a large bonfire every evening, believing that heat and smoke would purely cleanse his body. This act serves as a powerful testament to the strength of faith, where a person is willing to forego basic hygiene to pursue a higher spiritual goal. Amy Brooks was born with phocomelia, but her story isn't about lack. It's about building value from what she has. From a young age, she learned independence, adaptation, and took on challenges others considered difficult. She didn't wait for the world to adjust. She stepped forward and proved that human potential isn't defined by physical form. Amy's journey is built on consistent daily choices. She pursued education, built a career, and became a motivational speaker, spreading a positive perspective on difference. Her message isn't about seeking sympathy, it's about changing mindset. The biggest limits often come from within, and when thinking shifts, opportunities begin to open. The greatest strength in Amy Brooks's story is its clear and practical message. You don't need perfect conditions to start over. Rebirth isn't a magical moment. It's the result of choosing to act every day, even when progress feels small. Amy doesn't deny the challenges that come with phocomelia, but she refuses to let them dominate her narrative. Instead, she turns her experience into a tool to empower others, encouraging them to reflect, ask bigger questions, and act with greater determination. That's the core value. It's not where you start, but how far you decide to go. At a hospital in New Jersey, the birth of Lucas Santamaria shocked medical experts when part of his brain developed outside of his skull due to a rare condition known as encephalocele. His arrival into the world was not only a major medical challenge for doctors, but also the beginning of an intense fight for survival for his entire family. Rather than being born with what society considers a typical appearance, Lucas entered life with a completely unique biological condition, immediately becoming the center of attention, compassion, and hope from the very first moments of his life. Leading medical specialists carried out an extremely high-risk reconstructive surgery to carefully reposition the brain tissue and rebuild the shape of Lucas's skull, refusing to give up in the face of what once seemed like an impossible situation. It became a desperate race against time, where every second carried both hope and overwhelming fear for his parents and the medical team fighting to save him. The remarkable success of the surgery was not only a major achievement for modern medicine, but also a powerful reminder of how love, determination, and human compassion can help overcome even the most critical circumstances, giving Lucas a miraculous chance at life. Today, Lucas is no longer a fragile patient, but a vibrant symbol of rising above adversity and a source of inspiration for millions of hearts. He is growing up to the amazement of the community, breaking all perceived limits of human recovery and inspiring families in similar situations globally. His journey confirms a deep truth that life always finds its own path, and every individual, regardless of their differences, deserves a bright future filled with joy. The stark white patches contrasting against young Samuel's healthy brown skin are no accident. They are a legacy of a rare condition called piebaldism. In Brazil, this unique trait has persisted through 4 generations of his family, beginning with his great-grandfather and preserved like an exclusive genetic code. Rather than viewing it as a flaw, Samuel's family sees these white markings as special symbols that bridge the present with decades of ancestral history, marking him as part of a rare and storied lineage. In a striking contrast to the insecurity his mother Nivea once endured, Samuel entered the world with an astonishing innate confidence. At just 6 years old, the boy makes no effort to hide his differences. Instead, he proudly showcases his natural beauty in front of the camera. Samuel's bravery has shattered the psychological barriers faced by previous generations, proving that being different is not a burden, but a priceless gift used to create a vibrant and unforgettable personal identity that defies traditional societal norms. Samuel's story isn't just about a boy who is different. It's a powerful reminder that the very things that make us different can become our greatest strengths. From a rare genetic trait, Samuel has turned it into pride and inspiration for millions. How do you feel after hearing this story? Would you have the confidence like Samuel to show your true self? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. If you found this story meaningful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss more inspiring videos. Raynaud Botha spent decades escaping from herself behind thick layers of foundation. Sturge-Weber syndrome left a large port wine stain on her face, serving as the source of deep insecurity and fear whenever she had to face the outside world. For this 36-year-old, stepping out of the house without makeup was once unthinkable. Curious stares and insensitive comments from strangers turned her life into a long cycle of concealment, where self-confidence was stifled by the very abnormal blood cell development she had carried since birth, creating a silent struggle for acceptance and visibility. Motherhood sparked a spiritual revolution in Raynaud, helping her shed the mask to embrace her true beauty. Instead of viewing her birthmark as a flaw, she transformed it into a symbol of resilience and self-esteem. Now, as a professional makeup artist, she uses social media to challenge stereotypes and educate the public about this rare condition. Raynaud is not just telling her own story, she is igniting hope for millions of others, asserting that a woman's worth is never determined by the marks on her skin. She stands as a beacon of authenticity, teaching the world to see beyond the surface and value the spirit within. The birth of an Indonesian baby boy, Gilang Andika, once drew global medical attention due to an extremely rare congenital condition. Born with two faces on a single body as a result of a complex embryonic division, his existence was considered a unique medical phenomenon that challenged conventional understanding. Although he faced immense survival challenges from the very beginning and was unable to live a normal lifespan like most people, Gilang's brief journey still carried a gentle and touching light. He was always surrounded by the full love and protection of his family, who cared for him with deep compassion and unconditional devotion. His presence not only provided valuable insights for medical research into genetic disorders, but also left a profoundly emotional reminder of the sacred bond of family love. Even though his time on Earth was tragically short, Gilang's story remains a powerful testament that every life, regardless of form, deserves to be embraced and deeply valued. The journey of Laura Alma Casados Mata, a 28-year-old woman from Querétaro, Mexico, is an inspiring saga of extraordinary resilience and the pursuit of what once seemed like an impossible dream. Born with a congenital condition that left her with a height of just 1.04 meters, Laura had nurtured the ambition of becoming a model since childhood, while also constantly questioning whether such a dream could ever truly come true. Her peaceful childhood gradually came to an end when she entered high school, where she faced teasing and unkind treatment from her peers simply because of her physical differences. In her darkest moments, the love and invaluable advice from her grandmother became her guiding light as she gently reminded Laura that she was beautiful and needed to learn to love herself. The most difficult challenge came at the age of 15, when she lost her ability to walk. This forced her to travel to Los Angeles, where she bravely underwent 18 complex surgeries over the course of 9 months to straighten her leg bones and reclaim her ability to walk freely. Returning to her hometown with renewed strength, Laura chose to turn adversity into meaningful action by founding her own organization and writing a weekly column for a local newspaper to raise awareness about the lives of people who share similar conditions. Despite her remarkable achievements in social work, her passion for the runway never faded, pushing her to courageously enter a beauty pageant in 2015. Today, Laura proudly holds a professional contract with LOA Models, standing as the only model with her height condition in their roster and boldly proving that true beauty is never defined by physical measurements or limitations. And those were some of the rarest and most unbelievable medical conditions ever recorded. Extraordinary stories so shocking that even the medical world has been left stunned. But perhaps the most powerful thing about these people is not their unusual appearance. It is the incredible courage, determination, and strength they carry inside. If today's video shocked you, moved you emotionally, or left you completely speechless, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss more unbelievable real-life stories like these. And now, leave a comment below. Which story impacted you the most? And do you think you would be strong enough to live even one day in their situation? Imagine doctors looking at newborn babies and saying they only have hours, maybe even just one day, to live. Yet years later, those same children are laughing, going to school, chasing dreams, and living life on their own terms. From conjoined twins who share one body but two incredible souls, to individuals born with extremely rare conditions that defied every medical prediction. These are some of the most extraordinary real-life stories of courage, family love, and unbreakable human spirit you'll ever hear. These stories are compiled from publicly available documentaries, interviews, news reports, and official records. They have not been independently verified by us. We present them exactly as reported, but we strongly encourage you to watch with an open mind and do your own research if you'd like. If these powerful journeys of resilience and acceptance touch you, smash that like button right now, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an uplifting story. And drop a comment below. Which story surprised or inspired you the most? Let's talk about it. All right, let's begin. Callie and Carter Torres were born on January 30th, 2017, at Texas Children's Hospital as rare omphaloischiophagus conjoined twins, less than 5% of all conjoined twin cases. Doctors gave the girls from Blackfoot, Idaho, just 24 hours to live. Joined from the lower chest and pelvis, they share a liver, intestinal tract, and bladder, but have separate hearts and stomachs, with each controlling one leg. Parents Chelsea and Nick Torres moved from Idaho to Houston for the best medical care. After thorough testing, they bravely chose not to proceed with separation surgery. The risks were too high, and the twins were already healthy and happy together. Today, Callie and Carter are thriving schoolgirls in Idaho who love kindergarten, playing, and family time with their big brother. Their incredible journey, featured in Barcroft TV's Conjoined Twins series, has racked up millions of views worldwide. Real strength comes from unity and unconditional love. No matter the challenges, embracing your unique path with courage and family support lets you live life fully and inspire the world around you. Born in Veracruz, Mexico in June 2000, Carmen and Lupita Andrade entered the world as conjoined twins, connected at the torso and pelvis. They share a bloodstream, liver, digestive, and reproductive systems. Yet each has her own heart, lungs, and stomach. With 4 arms and 2 legs between them, Carmen controls the right leg, Lupita the left. They were given just days to live by doctors. Instead, the sisters moved to Connecticut as toddlers and built a life full of determination. Now 25 and living in Connecticut, the sisters are active on YouTube and Instagram, sharing their daily routines with humor and optimism. They post about college studies in veterinary nursing, family time, and simple joys like music and driving together. Carmen quietly married Daniel McCormick in an intimate 2024 ceremony after meeting him on a dating app. Lupita, who identifies as asexual and aromantic, fully supports her sister's happiness. Their modern videos attract younger viewers, while the Channel 4 documentary Two Sisters, One Body reaches older audiences. Carmen and Lupita have always refused separation surgery, knowing it could end in death or severe disability. They teach a clear lesson in every interview and post. We are who we are, and we're comfortable with it. True strength comes from embracing your unique self, respecting boundaries, and treating others as individuals, not spectacles. Their story shows that one shared body can hold 2 distinct dreams, proving acceptance. Tatiana and Krista Hogan were born on October 25, 2006, in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, as craniopagus conjoined twins, 1 in 2.5 million births. Joined at the head, the girls have separate brains connected by a unique thalamic bridge, allowing their nervous systems to share sensations. One can feel the other's touch, taste what the other eats, and even see through each other's eyes. Doctors gave them little chance of surviving their first day, and separation surgery was ruled out due to extreme risks. Their mother, Felicia Sims, and family bravely chose to keep them together. Now 19 years old, Tatiana and Krista thrive alongside their siblings, attending school, swimming, and living full lives despite health challenges. Their remarkable connection has been featured in medical videos and CBC documentaries, captivating science fans worldwide with insights into the brain and consciousness. The lesson from Tatiana and Krista themselves: real connection goes beyond words. It reveals the brain's incredible adaptability and teaches us to embrace our differences with scientific curiosity and family support, turning the impossible into an inspiring journey of unity and wonder. Wow! The incredible bond of Tatiana and Krista proves the human brain can do the impossible. If this story amazed you, hit like, subscribe for more mind-blowing true tales, and comment, what does their connection teach you about love and resilience? Born on October 28, 1951 in Dayton, Ohio, Ronnie and Donnie Gallion entered the world as omphalopagus conjoined twins, joined from the sternum to the groin. They shared lower digestive organs, but each had his own heart, lungs, stomach, kidneys, arms, and legs. Doctors expected them to live only days, yet the brothers defied the odds and became the longest. Raised in a large family of nine siblings, Ronnie and Donnie performed in carnival sideshows for nearly 40 years to help support their loved ones. They retired in 1991, lived independently for almost 20 years, and later moved in with their devoted younger brother Jim and his wife Mary in Beaver Creek, Ohio. The couple even built a special home addition. Their story of brotherly love, family support, and everyday joys touched millions in the popular documentary The World's Oldest Conjoined Twins and its sequel, especially older viewers who connected with its warm, ordinary life message. In 2014, the twins broke the Guinness. They passed away together on July 4, 2020, at age 68 from congestive heart failure, surrounded by family. Ronnie and Donnie's clear lesson: true strength comes from unbreakable family bonds, accepting who you are, and living life with resilience and gratitude. Even in the most unique circumstances, love creates. Lori and George Chappelle were born on September 18, 1961, in West Reading, Pennsylvania, as rare craniopagus conjoined twins joined at the head. They shared part of their skulls, blood vessels, and about 30% of their brains. Doctors didn't expect them to survive long, yet they defied the odds and lived to age 62, becoming the world's George, born Dory, came out as transgender in 2007, making them the first known same-sex conjoined twins to live as different genders. George had spina bifida and used a special wheeled stool that Laurie pushed. Laurie, who could walk, worked in hospital laundry and excelled as a professional bowler. Though physically joined, the siblings lived fully independent lives from age 24 in their own two-bedroom apartment. George pursued a successful country music career. Performing across the US, Germany, and Japan, and winning an LA Music Award. Their documentaries and talk show appearances powerfully highlight individual strength, earning deep respect especially from older audiences. True strength is living authentically, supporting each other's dreams, and choosing dignity and independence no matter the obstacles, proving that love and willpower can. Born on February 26, 2002 in Salt Lake City, Utah, Kendra Dean and Malia Mae Herron came into the world as conjoined twins, fused at the torso and pelvis. They shared a liver, kidney, large intestine, and bladder, with each girl controlling one leg. Facing long odds, their parents made the loving choice for separation surgery when the twins were 4.5. In a groundbreaking 26-hour operation on August 7th to 8th, 2006, at Primary Children's Hospital, a team of 6 surgeons successfully separated them. The first conjoined twins ever separated while sharing a kidney. Kendra kept the shared kidney. Malia received a life-saving transplant from their mother in 2007. Today, at 24, each sister has one leg. The Herron twins run their own YouTube channel. Posting honest videos about daily routines, school, jobs, and their very different personalities. Their Barcroft TV story, The Twins That Were Cut in Half, has reached millions, showing how separation let their unique selves truly shine. With family support and courage, we can choose life and freedom, even when it's hard. True strength lies in embracing your individuality, showing gratitude for every opportunity, and proving that differences don't define you. Your choices and love do. Kendra and Malia's story is proof that courage and love can rewrite destiny. If this touched you, hit like, subscribe for more powerful true stories, and comment, what does their journey teach you about choosing? Chang and Eng Bunker were born on May 11, 1811, in the village of Meklong, Siam, present-day Thailand. The brothers were zygomorphous conjoined twins, connected at the chest by a band of flesh and cartilage. Initially viewed as curiosities, they gained worldwide fame after arriving in America in 1829. Their story popularized the term Siamese twins. After years of touring with circuses and exhibitions, Chang and Eng settled in Mount Airy, North Carolina. In 1843, they married sisters Sarah and Adelaide Yates. They built 2 separate homes about a mile apart and alternated living 3 days in each to raise their families. Together, they fathered 21. Their historic journey continues to captivate audiences in dark history videos and documentaries, especially older viewers fascinated by 19th century America. Even when physically bound together, one can still choose freedom, build a family, and pursue personal happiness. Their lives prove that willpower, resilience, and family love can overcome any physical limitation. Born on February 5, 1908 in Brighton, England, Daisy and Violet Hilton were Pygopagous conjoined twins, joined at the hips and pelvis by bone, muscle, and skin. Abandoned at birth by their unmarried mother, they were raised by a midwife who exploited them in European sideshows before bringing them to America. By the 1920s, the sisters had become vaudeville stars, singing, dancing, and playing saxophone and violin with remarkable talent. They toured the U.S., appeared in the 1932 cult classic Freaks, and later starred in their own 1952 film Chained for Life. After legally winning their freedom from exploitative managers in 1931, they continued performing into the 1950s. Their later years were quieter. They settled in Charlotte, North Carolina, working ordinary jobs. On January 4, 1969, they were found dead in their home from complications of the Hong Kong flu. Daisy passed first, Violet a few days later, at age 60. Countless YouTube documentaries titled "Tragic Lives of the Hilton Twins" have touched older audiences who cherish vintage entertainment history. Daisy and Violet teach a clear lesson. Talent and dignity can shine even in the harshest spotlight. True respect means seeing people as individuals, not curiosities, and fighting for the freedom to live on your own terms. Born on September 9, 2015 in Illinois, Jaden and Anais McDonald entered the world as craniopagus conjoined twins, joined at the head with their brains partially intertwined, one of the rarest and most complex forms of conjoined twinning. Doctors warned their parents, Nicole and Christian, that without separation, the boys faced grave risks. At just 13 months old, the twins underwent a groundbreaking 27-hour surgery on October 13th to 14th, 2016, at Children's Hospital at Montefiore in New York. Led by Dr. James Goodrich and a team of more than 40 specialists, the high-risk operation carefully separated their shared brain tissue using advanced 3D planning and virtual modeling, the most challenging craniopagus case of the surgeon's career. Both boys survived the procedure and returned home in 2017 after months of intensive rehabilitation. Today, they continue growing with family support, therapy, and steady progress despite lasting challenges. Hospital medical videos and the CNN documentary Separated, Saving the Twins have drawn millions of views, showcasing the power of modern neurosurgery. Jaden and Anais teach a powerful lesson. Courage, cutting-edge medical science, and unwavering family love can overcome even the most impossible odds. Every life is precious, and hope combined with determination turns extraordinary challenges into stories of resilience and possibility. If Jaden and Anais' incredible journey moved you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss stories of courage, medical miracles, and the power of hope. Share this with someone who needs inspiration today. Aaron and Abby Delaney were born on July 24, 2016, at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, CHOP, as rare craniopagus conjoined twins joined at the head. Born 10 weeks premature, the North Carolina girls were closely monitored from the womb. Doctors warned of high surgical risks, but parents Heather and Riley Delaney chose hope. On June 6, 2017, at 11 months old, a team of over 30 specialists at CHOP performed an 11-hour surgery, the first successful craniopagus separation at the hospital. After a long recovery, Aaron and Abby made remarkable progress, learning to sit, crawl, stand, and smile brightly. Today, the sisters are thriving kindergarten graduates living full, happy lives with their family. CHOP's popular progress report videos have reached millions, spreading a powerful message of hope. Even when life begins with enormous challenges, resilience, family love, and medical advances can turn the impossible into reality. They remind us to always hold on to hope and believe in the power of determination. Born in January 2017 in Charsada, Pakistan, Safa and Marwa Ullah entered the world as craniopagus conjoined twins, joined at the head with fused skulls, interconnected brains, and shared blood vessels. Their rare condition presented life-threatening challenges, but their family sought advanced care abroad. At 19 months old, the twins traveled to Great Ormond Street Hospital in London. From October 2018 to February 2019, a team of nearly 100 British specialists performed 3 complex operations totaling over 50 hours. Using pioneering 3D printing and virtual reality technology, surgeons created precise anatomical models to plan every step of the high-risk procedure. The final separation was successfully completed on February 11, 2019. Both girls recovered remarkably well, were discharged in July 2019, and returned home to Pakistan with their family in 2020. Hospital videos and medical documentaries highlighting this breakthrough have captivated older viewers fascinated by advances in UK pediatric medicine. Cutting-edge science, expert teamwork, and unwavering family love can overcome even the rarest medical obstacles. Every life deserves a chance at independence and hope. Progress turns the impossible into a brighter future for all. Born in April 2009 in Riacho de Santana, Bahia, Brazil, Arthur and Heitor Rocha entered the world as conjoined twins, fused at the thorax, abdomen, and pelvis. They shared a liver, intestines, bladder, genitals, and had only 3 legs between them. Their early years were full of challenges, but parents Elian and Delson, together with sister Cecilia, enveloped the boys in profound love and hope for a better future. After many years of medical preparation, the brothers underwent a complex 15 to 18-hour separation surgery on February 24, 2015, in Goiânia. The operation successfully separated them, but tragically, Arthur passed away just 3 days later due to cardiac complications. Heitor faced a long and difficult recovery journey in intensive care, eventually being discharged after several months. Today, Heitor is a strong, healthy young man living life to the fullest. Their family's emotional journey, captured in Cecilia's book Ligados pelos corpos, unidos pelo amor, highlights the unbreakable bond of love. From Heitor's resilience and the family's strength comes a valuable lesson. In the face of profound loss and physical adversity, unwavering family love, hope, and medical care can guide us toward healing and new beginnings. Never underestimate the human spirit. Born on August 4, 1999 in Kennebunkport, Maine, Shiloh Pepin entered the world with an extremely rare condition called Raynaud, also known as Mermaid Syndrome. Her legs were fused together from the hips down, resembling a mermaid's tail. Doctors gave her only days to live, as she was born with just one partially functioning kidney, no lower intestine, bladder, or genitals. Against all medical odds, Shiloh defied expectations. She underwent over 150 surgeries, including 2 kidney transplants, and lived a vibrant life filled with joy, laughter, and determination. Her inspiring story was beautifully captured in the TLC documentary Mermaid Girl, which touched millions worldwide and showed her celebrating milestones doctors said were impossible. Her short but powerful life teaches us a profound lesson. Even when facing insurmountable challenges, a positive spirit, family love, and unwavering courage can create a legacy that inspires others to never give up and live life fully every single day. In the lush green lands of West Bengal, India, conjoined twins Ganga and Jamuna Mondal were born around 1970. Joined at the pelvis with 4 arms and 3 legs, they share vital organs like their digestive system and liver. Born into poverty, they were abandoned by their parents as teenagers due to unaffordable medical care and faced rejection and hardship. Yet they turned adversity into strength. From a young age, Ganga and Jamuna performed at village fairs and joined the traveling Dreamland Circus. Known worldwide as the Spider Girls, their synchronized, graceful movements captivated audiences across India, blending entertainment with the vibrant traditions of Indian circus culture. They chose not to undergo separation surgery, embracing their shared life with deep faith and unity. Through decades of dedication in modern circus life, they have built independence and purpose. The story of Ganga and Jamuna teaches a powerful lesson. No one is defined by outward appearance. True strength lies in self-acceptance, unbreakable bond, perseverance through challenges, and living a meaningful life. They remind us that resilience and harmony can overcome any limitation, celebrating India's rich cultural diversity and the indomitable human spirit. If the inspiring story of Ganga and Jamuna, the Spider Girls, touched your heart, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more incredible stories of resilience and self-acceptance. Born in March 2003 in Florida, USA, Juliana Wetmore entered the world with one of the most severe cases of Treacher-Collins syndrome ever recorded. This rare genetic disorder left her missing nearly 40% of the bones in her face, no upper jaw, cheekbones, eye sockets, or part of one ear. Doctors were stunned by her condition at birth. Her emotional family journey and life-changing operations were featured in the documentary Juliana, the Girl with a New Face. Today, Juliana is a bright, joyful young woman who attends school, plays soccer, communicates warmly through sign language and words, and continues to inspire others. From Juliana's courageous path comes a profound lesson. True beauty is not defined by outward appearance, but by inner strength, kindness, and the power of family love. Her story teaches us to look beyond physical differences, embrace every unique heart, and never underestimate the resilience born from unconditional support. Abby and Brittany Hensel, born on March 7, 1990 in Minnesota, United States, are among the most well-known and inspiring cases of conjoined twins in the world. The sisters belong to a very rare type of conjoined twinning known as dicephalic parapagus, 2 heads sharing one body. Although they share a single body from the chest down, each sister has her own heart, stomach, spine, and nervous system. In terms of movement, Abby controls the right arm and right leg, while Brittany controls the left side. From the moment the 2 girls were born, their chances of survival were considered extremely low, and the medical community once recommended surgical separation. However, their parents chose to refuse, believing the risk to one or both was simply too great. That love-filled, life-or-death decision opened the door to an extraordinary journey, standing as a powerful testament to the strength of human connection and the will to rise above adversity. From learning to crawl and walk, to brushing their hair, eating, and getting dressed, every action required perfect synchronization and constant compromise between two completely independent minds. Through patience, relentless practice, and an optimistic spirit, the sisters not only mastered control of their shared body, but also demonstrated astonishing coordination. They learned to ride a bicycle, swim, play volleyball, play the piano, and even passed the driving test to obtain a driver's license. As they matured, despite sharing the same physical space, Abby and Brittany maintained distinct personalities, preferences, and fashion styles. In school, each sister read and completed exams independently, clearly demonstrating fully developed and separate cognitive abilities. Refusing to let their unique circumstances limit their future, Abby and Brittany graduated with honors from Bethel University in 2012, earning bachelor's degrees in education. Once doubted even for their chances of survival, they went on to become dedicated elementary school teachers, passing on not only knowledge, but also resilience, cooperation, and the courage to live fully to generations of students. The story of the sisters has gone far beyond mere curiosity to become a powerful symbol of human resilience. In recent years, Abby and Brittany Hensel have chosen a more private life to protect their peace, embracing simplicity and enjoying quiet moments with their family. Notably, the news that Abby officially married in 2021 further reinforces a profound message. Despite their extraordinary physical differences, they fully have the right and the ability to build a complete, fulfilling, and meaningful life, just like anyone else in this world. And that's the end of today's stories, but definitely not the end of the incredible human spirit we just witnessed. From shared bodies and unbreakable bonds to faces rebuilt by courage and hearts that refuse to give up, every single person in these journeys reminds us that real strength isn't about having a normal body. It's about love, resilience, and choosing to live fully anyway. If these stories moved you, touched your heart, or gave you a new perspective, please do two quick things. Hit that like button and subscribe with notifications on. It helps us bring more powerful, real-life stories like this every week. Drop a comment below and tell us which story touched you the most and why. We read every single comment and love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching. Stay strong, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next video.